Welcome to a new episode of Thursday Reviews. Today we have something that is unbranded, but it was a free object at Harbor Freight, and it's a screwdriver with two sizes of a screw and two sizes of a flathead. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this thing works and how it's used. So there it is. That was our drop test. And here's the design on it. It's got blue and gray, in case you're colorblind and you want to know the colors. You have little grips on the side here, which actually do help. These are not buttons. I actually have no idea what they're for. It's only on the front and the very back. The sides don't have them. So the screwdriver will just work just like this, just fine. But if you wanted this size, but as a flathead screwdriver, you just pull the top part out. So here's the body of the screw part and the flathead part. Now this little button can actually push in, and it can lock into this mechanism here. And so you can put it into the flathead part just like this, and it can actually snap straight in. And you have yourself a flathead screwdriver now. Pretty cool, right? And you can, of course, take it out and flip it again if you need to use it as a regular screwdriver, just like that. Now, there's actually a bigger size. So you can actually pull this whole tube out of here. And it also has this button locking mechanism, and it has these little things so that it stays in there and it doesn't turn while you're screwing something in, which we'll give a demonstration of that as well. So you'll notice when you take this out, there's a smaller screwdriver and there's a larger screwdriver. And this can work the exact same way. So if you wanted to put it into here, then you can. You can just set it in there like that, make sure it's a larger screw. You just push it straight down like that and it locks in. And trust me, it doesn't come out unless you really pull on it. And this screwdriver part acts exactly the same. You can pull this part out and you can tell it's much larger, and you get a flathead on this side, so you can just flip it, set it in there like that, and instant large flathead. And when you want to bring it back, you can just flip it, set it in here. You gotta be careful. And there you go. Now, let's show you some demonstrations of using this screwdriver. So here is a screw on my box fan, and let me just show you, this is the smaller screw size. This does work. See? I'm able to fully unthread the screw. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now I need a flathead. That's easy. All light switch covers have flatheads. Okay, so here's some flathead areas on a light switch, which is ironic because it's like impossible to see what I'm doing. And you can tell it works perfect. The flathead works perfect. You can unthread the rest by hand. Well, two flatheads, two screwdrivers. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but this thing is useful. You can find a lot that you can use this with. It's very easy to use. It's got good grips. It looks cool. It's very simple to use these two areas up here where you can just pull this part out to switch to flathead, or pull the whole thing out to switch between the two sizes. Pretty simple. Pretty nice. Actually, quite honestly, I don't have any cons, except for I wish maybe it had a better locking system, especially on this bigger part, because sometimes if you're screwing something in, it might have a lot of like movement before it actually starts tightening. Like it might turn a lot and then begin tightening, but I mean that's to be expected with the type of mechanism that it has. And I mean this thing, I personally got this for free, which is a very good price, and so that tells me that these things don't cost very much, and for that I would most certainly recommend it for anybody that's that likes taking things apart and assembling things. Or if you look at my channel, I have a couple of Rubik's Cube videos. I actually have a DIY cube that takes springs and screws, and I could totally use this thing for it. When the day comes that I'm actually motivated enough to make that, I will most certainly record it and put it on my channel. That is basically the screwdriver that I got from Harbor Freight for free. So join me in the coming Thursdays, and you will be seeing more Thursday reviews. I hope to see you then. One side and a regular screw part on the other. So you can just stick the flathead part in on any angle, because you see this shape and the shape of the actual body part. 3, 2, 1. It's not a body part. 3, 2, 1. Use some demonstrations of using this screwdriver. Oh, I should review the box fan. Nice. I get ideas for what to film while I'm filming a video. 3, 2, 1. So here's my box fan, which you can see in the background of my Thursday review videos. Boom. Stab. And do I have anything with a screw on it? That actually fits this thing? And that's actually handheld? Yeah. Oh. I don't think this has screws on it. Nope, it has flatheads. Of course. Man, I cannot find anything with a screw. Oh god, now I gotta get it back in. I don't want to strip it. I do not want to strip it. Oh man, I got hair everywhere. That didn't even look like my hair. I gotta switch it. Three, 2, 1. Okay, so here's some flathead areas. Oh god, I can't even, butterfingers. Okay, before I stab myself, nope, wrong spot. 1. So, 2 screw parts. 2 flatheads. What are these called? Just 2 screwdrivers? 2 flatheads and 2 screwdrivers. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Well, 2 flatheads,